And now, on with the show.
Welcome to 4 Movies, where I will be discussing 4 movies that have something in common. But what do they have in common? I know, but do you? You better say it when you figure it out, because at the end of the video, I'll be saying it. If you don't say it before I say it, then nobody's going to believe that you do. But hopefully you find, like I said, the last couple videos pretty easy. It's not super complex, but here we go into it. Let's just go. First movie. A comedy called Leaves of Grass. Leaves of Grass is basically, you have one actor playing 2 characters, like twin brothers, and then one of the brothers gets shot by a crossbow. This, actually, from where I come from, is pretty common. But he's got to go to the funeral. But when he goes to the funeral, he finds out that the brother is not dead. And he wants him to be his alibi. And it's like the one guy comes up there and is like, "Whoa, you two really do look alike." He's like, "Yeah, that's the identical part." And so then there's also a girl that, kind of have a relationship with, or trying to have a relationship with. And then there's his mom, and the brother that faked his own death has got some money issues and some stuff like that. And there's a part where they vandalize this place and they draw swastikas on like the walls, but they do them incorrectly. So they're the Tibetan good luck charm thing. They're like, "We don't know what in the world happened here. It could be." It's like, "Why did you do that?" It's like, "So it looked like a hate crime and not a drug crime." But yeah, everybody acting their butt off. Tim Blake Nelson, if I'm not mistaken, is the guy. He's also in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? He's like, "We thought you turned into a frog." He is in the movie and also directed it, if I'm not mistaken. He might have written it, but I can't be 100% sure on that right now. But it's something like that. He definitely directed it, so that's him pulling like triple duty. But that's cool to see. He was also in Minority Report, because he was the guy in the archives, or the archives. All right, next movie. A dark comedy. My favorite genre. Death to Smoochy. Got Robin Williams in there, being super funny. And Danny DeVito, if I'm not mistaken, I think Danny DeVito also directs this. But basically there's children's TV programming, and as one children's show host is leaving or getting pushed out, a new host is pushed in there, but the old host, played by Robin Williams, is not going to go without a fight, and doesn't want to go at all. So comical mishaps happen and ensue, and it's a dark comedy. It's super funny. I enjoyed this movie, like oodles. I think my favorite scene has got to be Robin Williams, where he's drinking a cup of coffee. He's like, "Whatever the world you do, just keep your dignity." Oh, my testicles. Anyway, yeah. There was a lot of people that I think there were some people that were not big fans of this movie, because they were like, "Oh, Robin Williams cursing and stuff like that." So, yeah, he does that. Have you seen his stand-ups? Yeah. Fun stuff. Super fun movie. Like I said, dark comedy. A blast. The next movie. This movie, if you didn't know, holds the number 5 spot on my top 5 movies of all time. Fight Club. Yes, Fight Club. And if you ask somebody what Fight Club is about, and they say fighting, they missed the movie. They totally missed the movie. Essentially, the movie is about what is a man. It's a satire on what is a man. You know, you have this thing of like, oh, this is this and this is this, and the fighting is what it is, something about it. And the last, I want to say that I heard an interview with the writer, and he was talking about how there's always like a woman's movie. Like once a year, there's always like, you know, Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, and there's other stuff, and always these women's movies. And it's kind of like I wanted to make kind of like a guy's movie, where it's like a guy's version of that. You know, because the women's movies are always made once a year. There's always something. You know, My Fat Greek Wedding or whatever. Well, there's always those movies, and so this is like a movie that's a satire. And like I said, I'm a big fan of satire. The one movie that I believe that is not in my collection, and I wish it was, that it is on the same level of satire as this movie, is Sorry to Bother You. Like, once I saw Sorry to Bother You, that the main actor in there, I'm down for any movie he's been in. Any movie, if he's in there, I'm willing to watch it. Because, like, I haven't been let down yet. Because he did The Harder They Fall on Netflix, which is pretty awesome. And then he also did Book of Clarence, which was definitely worth a watch. Like I said, it was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. It was one of those things like, oh, it's what? And then you watch it like, oh man, this is actually really good. But yeah, no, Fight Club is a phenomenal film. I'll have chat groups or whatever, like movie chat groups that I'll jump into, and they'll be like, what's your favorite romantic movie or blah blah. And I'm like, Fight Club. Story of a guy meets girl, meets all other parts. And Helen Bonham Carter, or Bonham Carter, does a fantastic job. She is very aesthetically pleasing in this movie. And the attitude, and there's a machismo of the movie that is so fun. I like when they have the penguins and they're like, slide. My favorite scene in this movie is I also own the soundtrack, which I probably should have got for the video, so I'd be like, bring it up. Anyway, I do have the soundtrack, and it's phenomenal. There's a song on there called Medulla Oblongata, and it plays when my favorite scene plays, when they're in the car, and he lets go of the wheel. He's like, what do you wish you did before you died? Painted a picture, built a house, and like, he's like, what are you doing? He's like, look at you, you're pathetic. You have to let go. And then like he gets into a wreck for the first time, and that's just a phenomenal scene. I really like how that scene plays out, and it's really good. Anyways, yeah. Whew. Sorry if this video's going long, but these movies got a lot of personality to them. In this movie, bam, Inglourious Basterds. Written and directed by Quentin Tarantino. Starring people. A phenomenal film. Like I said, this was on Quentin Tarantino's rise. Like I said, I think Django is the peak of Quentin Tarantino. Like I think after that he's just like on a downhill slope. And so I look forward, like I said, he's top tier. Don't get me wrong, top tier. So it's like any movie he does is still going to be better than a lot of other people's efforts. But I feel as if he was on incline, where it's like, Pulp Fiction, okay, what could be better than that? Oh man, that's really good too. Oh, that's really good too. Oh, that's really good too. And then he hit Django Unchained, and I was like, man, that's really good too. And then what's next? Oh man, I don't know, not as good as Django. And like, hey, what? Not as good as Django for me personally. So, like I said, I look forward to seeing what he does next. But Django Unchained was top for me, and this was on the incline. Like I said, this is a phenomenal movie. Like Christoph Waltz is just tearing through scenery in this thing. Like he is just eating it up. He is a force to be reckoned with in this movie, and just so well done and well played. It's just such an interesting concept. It's one of those things where it's like the beginning scene. It reminds me of a thing that they said. I think Alfred Hitchcock said about how to make a scene more dynamic. Alfred Hitchcock, the master of suspense, he would be like, you show two people talking at a table, and could be interesting, but you show a bomb under that table, and suddenly two people talking at a table has become way more interesting. So it's kind of like, that's what it reminded me of when I saw the first scene from this movie. So anyway, that's cool. And those are the 4 movies. If you don't know what these movies have in common, I'm about to tell you. In 1, 2, 3. Leaves of Grass and Death to Smoochy both star Edward Norton. Also, Fight Club has Edward Norton in it. But Fight Club and Inglourious Basterds both have Brad Pitt in them. And that's how these movies are connected. Thank you so much for watching. This has been 4 movies. And I'll be doing a movie a day till I get a silver play button, or a gold play button for that matter. Like I said, I'm doing my best. I love movies. So I want to make movies about movies. But by the time I'm done with these books, then I'm going to move on to either music, which I have some CDs and stuff like that, where I can give breakdowns of the CDs and whatnot, and then books. I have a lot of books and stuff like that, and I can go through those. So I'm a physical media collector, so I hope to do well. But like I said, I don't know what the algorithm wants. The algorithm won't tell me. They sit there and go, "Oh, you can see what's trending." It's like, well, I guess I'm not making videos off of trending stuff. I'm making videos off of stuff I like, and I hope you like them too. Thanks so much for watching. See you tomorrow.